Alright folks, Double A Farm coming back at you for another video. Beautiful day in South Carolina. Got some rain last night, a thunderstorm while we were sleeping, but it's nice, been a nice day today. So it's going to be a little bit different video. It's going to be a tutorial video talking about raised beds. And you can see here that I have a plethora of raised beds. I've got old tractor tires off my 1135 tractor. Here I've got some, I think, old Farmall tires right there, old refrigerators. This is our last refrigerator here that we had in the house, and then a bunch of truck tires and a couple other tractor tires and some other things there that I have. And these work great. Raised bed gardening is a great way to garden. If you've got a very little amount of space, you can grow a ton of stuff with just a little effort. I mean, really and truthfully, a little effort here with growing. And you can grow anything. We've got onions growing here in pretty much all four of these tires. I've got 3 tires back here, truck tires that are growing onions. I got a big, I don't even know what that thing is back there. Looks like a big old bird bath, maybe. Big old huge thing back there that I got from down the road. Got onions in it, and then we've got garlic right here, all throughout there. And yes, it needs to be weeded, and we're going to do some weeding here shortly. So, but you can grow anything. I've grew some of my best onions in these raised beds. I grew the best sweet potatoes I've ever had last year down on the far end down there in a, I don't even know what it is. Just threw some dirt in it, knew it would hold dirt, threw some dirt in it, and it grew the best sweet potatoes we've ever had. So you can plant corn, you plant peas and beans and okra and just a vast variety of anything in raised beds. And again, you don't have to spend money. Again, take a recycled product, and you're getting rid of a refrigerator, keep it. Take the doors off the refrigerator. You know, yes, it's redneck, but you know, we out in the country. Ain't no big deal for us. You know, if you want to do, you could probably come in and paint it and put a design or something on the side of it if you wanted to. Not really that big of a deal. So or you can go out and make kits. Or you can go out and buy lumber and build raised beds. You can go back to a short I did, and I took some of the composite decking boards and built some beautiful raised beds for my aunt. So you can really just, sky's the limit when it comes to doing raised beds. And again, you can grow anything in them that you really want to with minimal effort. Saves you back in a lot of instances. You minimal weeding, put you a little bit of weed fabric down under whatever you're using. That's what I did with these. Put a little weed fabric, or just go get you a roll of plastic, put that down under it, and then put you some soil in it. And that's what I'm going to show you here in a few minutes, is the soil mixture that I use and how I mix up soil to get these beds ready to plant. And again, you got to do a little weeding, but you're gonna have weed seeds in anything. So again, very little effort when it comes to doing raised beds. So we're gonna get over here and get started. You'll have to excuse my outfit. I just come home and took my clothes off from work. Got over here and get started working. So as you see here in this skid steer bucket, I've got some just plain dirt, pretty much clay. Went down, we got a couple of banks down the road down here. Went down, dug into the bank on the side of the road, and got me a bucket of dirt. I'm gonna put, I don't know, I'm gonna probably shovel in here several inches of that. And then back behind me over here, I've got some turkey litter that I went and got. I've got an older, little smaller pile of turkey litter there, and then I've got a fairly fresh pile that I went and picked up about a week or so ago. And then I've just got a cheap bag of potting soil. Growing mix. Usually I use peat moss. Go get a bale of peat moss from Lowe's, Home Depot, or something like that. But I went to Lowe's several weeks ago and checked, and a bale of peat moss is like $26 now, which is sort of outrageous when you used to get a bale of peat moss for like $4. So don't know why the price is so expensive. So I just got a cheap bag of potting soil, and this is what I'll use a good bit of. Mix in the turkey litter, and I've actually got over here on the other side of this bed, I've actually got a little pile of lime. You can go back a couple videos and see where I did spread some lime on the hay fields and all. So I went and got a little bucket full of lime and put that out, and I'm gonna put a little bit of lime on all these raised beds and till that in. So as you can see here, got an old tub, porcelain tub, very heavy old-timey porcelain tub that actually was used for cattle water back years ago. Will make a great bed for whatever we want to put in it. So I'm gonna take and start putting in me some of this. Pretty clean. If I see some weeds or something, I will take and pull the weeds out, but I dug in a fairly clean spot that I had been digging in for a while. Like I said, I'm gonna put several inches of this in, because this ain't gonna take a whole lot to fill up. Usually I'll just dump my bucket, especially with some of these bigger refrigerators and all. I've typically got a bucket full like this, and I just dump it in because it's gonna take a good bit to fill that refrigerator up. So I would dump that in, but with this, I'm just gonna shovel it because I ain't gonna take a whole lot, because I'm gonna put more of that, pretty much that whole bag of potting soil is gonna go in here. So like I said, a good bit here, and you can see how much I've got in there so far. Right, now I'm taking just to open up my bag of potting soil. I'm just gonna dump the whole thing in there. You know, your potting soil is pretty complete. If you don't know what's in potting soil, you've got a lot of different things in potting soil. The little white particles in there is what we call perlite. There's a chemical, or not a chemical, a particle in there that is called vermiculite. It's typically a shiny tan or brown colored particle. And then you've got, of course, the peat moss that is in there, and you've got bark that is in there, and that's all that is in there. No soil in it. This is a soilless mixture, and so there's no soil in there whatsoever. So it is good, it is pure. Now I have found in some of my potting soil over the years that I use at my school for my greenhouse, I have found some, occasionally I get a weed seed, but I won't get a whole lot. So, and anyway, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start turning this up. Just mixing that clay in. Get that mixed in a little bit. Now I'm gonna grab me several scoopfuls of this fresh turkey litter. Gives it that organic matter, or some more organic matter, because you already got the organic matter with a little bit of bark that's in that potting soil you've got in there. But get this turkey litter, give it that much more. One more scoopful. And of course, you can buy bags of the cow manure at the stores. Can't buy no turkey litter, no bag turkey litter or chicken litter, but you can buy the black cow manure, put it in there, mushroom compost, you can put it in. I've used it all, and it all works good. But this turkey litter does give it that additional organic matter. It helps, and of course you've got to have organic matter in your soil. Of course our garden back there is lacking in organic matter other than what crops I've grown over the years, garden vegetables and stuff like that that I've grown over the years and put in is what is all I have as far as organic matter. The old sandy soils that we have don't do a whole lot for you, so, but you know, got what we got, use what we do have. So do need to add, I want to get this up a little bit more closer to the top, so I am going to add in a little bit more soil. Now, before I get too much into it, we'll add a little bit of this lime, just a little bit. I'm just going to sprinkle that in. That's all I want. The rest out there in the garden. I know what I'm gonna put in this bed. What I'm gonna put in this bed is gonna love some lime. So, I'll most likely put some tomatoes in here. Tomatoes always like a little extra lime in their soil. So. You can see here a nice rich color I'm getting. You still see that perlite. That perlite's nothing but a aeration factor, moisture holding factor there. So let's see, get good rich soil here from all that turkey litter, that clay sand that I put in there. That pot. Let's get this mixed up good. You got a bed ready to plant whatever kind of vegetables, flowers, whatever. Yeah. Grow it. Be enjoying that for a good portion of the summer. Put it in the freezer. Whatever you want to do with it. That's pretty much it. Got it right up to where I want it. Of course, it'll settle over time. You'll have to add some more to it, but ain't no big deal. I'm gonna have to do the same with some of these other beds I've got, but it gets me up to where I want to be. I got plenty of soil there for roots, and a good root system with my vegetables. And again, I can plant about anything I want to in here. Have a good garden throughout. Like I said, you can see what all we've got here. Again, very easy to do. Raised bed garden, again, don't take a lot of space. You can see how many raised beds we've got here, and this ain't, you know, hardly 15 yards worth of stuff, and you know, 10 feet wide, so it don't take a lot of space to make a raised bed and have a garden full of vegetables. So anyway, hope this video has been helpful to you. Thank every one of you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. had a video helper today, and I'd like to thank her for helping me out. But anyway, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you in the next video.